Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of our daily video, or what we're going to start calling our front porch ponderings. And today I wanted to talk to you again a little bit more about respect. And for our ninjas, we're moving in from self-respect we worked on the last 2 weeks. We're going to start talking about respecting families and others. And so one of the first things we want to talk about is always being on time. And Coach taught me 10, 15 years ago that it's always better to be an hour early rather than 5 minutes late. And so it's really, that stuck with me. And so anybody that knows me always knows that we're working things backwards whenever I need to go somewhere, and plan out exactly the time it's going to take and what about traffic, and end up usually being a good 10, 20 minutes early than we need to be. But it's always better to be on time than late. And so trying to develop that as a family. I get it, with kids it can be complicated, it can be difficult. You've got multiple things going on, especially moms, trying to dress the kids and feed the kids and take care of yourself, and everybody's got to go to the bathroom and wear your shoes. There's a lot of moving parts to that. But just doing your best to always be on time is a great skill to start teaching your ninja, because it always fascinates me that watching the kids when they're late. We're in the middle of class and one of our ninjas will walk in late, and they just kind of take their time and walk over to the bins and slowly take their shoes off. And it's like, there's no sense of urgency. There's no sense of importance that you're missing things, or you're missing part of class because you're late. And at the same time, it doesn't have to be a super stressful event. You're not yelling and screaming at the kids because you're late, but really teaching them that it's disrespectful to be late, and you're not taking care of yourself very much either. Along with that, one of the ways that you see that we get the kids to always work on being on time is I don't run class according to their schedule. And so a lot of times we'll say, all right, if you want to go get a drink break, go ahead, or it's hug time, go hug your parents. And what you'll notice is as soon as one of the ninjas comes back on a dot, we start the next section. And I learned that from my current coach, and that was a really great skill, because breaks used to take 5 or 7 minutes while I waited for everybody to come back at their own time. But now we get class started in about 30 seconds because the kids know we're going, right? So you jump back in. They're not in trouble because they come back at a different time. Take your time, do what you need to do. But we teach them that life doesn't revolve around you. The world doesn't revolve around you. That in fact, we're going to continue doing things, and you jump in when you're ready. The other thing that we wanted to talk about is the importance of earning a black belt. And because that goal is so far down the road, I think a lot of times it gets forgotten. And I know for a fact I haven't done the best job possible in reinforcing it with our families. And so I was just reading an article, and it was interesting that a ninja that graduates college is a ninja that earns their black belt is 63% more likely to graduate college. Just think about that. So this isn't just an activity. This isn't just the punches and kicks. And we talk about that all the time. We talk about the character development. But again, I think a lot of times that aspect gets lost. It's always our goal to get our ninjas not only to black belt, but to become instructors. This can become a career. How would you like your ninja to be running classes on their own one day, maybe even own a school themselves, and be in charge of not only helping other kids, the next generation of martial artists growing up to be awesome students, but being in control of their own destiny and basically owning their own business or running their own school. So there's lots of aspects going on that come into earning a black belt. But again, because it's anywhere from 4 to 8 years off, again, it's easy to get missed, or parents say, well, we got busy, or we're going to do other sports or other activities. I'm all for doing other activities, but are those activities going to help your child develop and grow for college? Again, we get a lot of people that do sports, and I get it. If you do baseball, basketball, soccer, football, and you want your child to get a scholarship so that they can go to college, that's a decent plan, and that can work. At the same time, they're going to have to be really, really good, and I know thousands and thousands of people that basically say, yeah, I played sports in high school, and that's all they really have. If you happen to get a good school, and you happen to get a fantastic coach, and you happen to understand the lessons that they're teaching, you're probably going to be able to get some benefit that will help improve your life. But with martial arts, becoming a black belt is practically guaranteed to improve. Sorry about that. We have a windy day going on out here. So, in order to, students that get their black belt basically are guaranteed to have a much better life or style of growing up. Again, 63% more likely to graduate college if they get their black belt. Now, we can talk all day about why, and let me set this back up again. Just the commitment, they learn about commitment, they learn about focus, they learn about dedication, and all the different skills that are going to help them in college. So it's natural for colleges to think, well, this person's able to commit to something, they're able to reach their goals, they were in this program for multiple years, they're going to be a great student here at our university, right? So thinking about that, if your child wants to take a break or they're not completely in love with the activity of martial arts, that's natural. I haven't had a ninja in 27 years of teaching that has gone from white to black belt without wanting to quit at some point. And some of them at multiple points. But I guarantee if you talk to any of the black belt parents or you ask the black belts themselves if they're happy that their parents made them stay and that they earned their black belt, it's going to be a resounding yes. The benefits that they're receiving, the lifestyle change and improvement that they've gotten, as well as the privilege and honor of saying, I've earned my black belt. How many of your kids' friends can say that? Not too many. So, again, working on respect, going back to the beginning, always be on time, do your best to always be on time, and earning a black belt, really important to your child's success. It's not about the sidekick. It's not about the form. It's not about memorization. We've got lots of great things we're going to be introducing as well to help our ninjas improve their brains and improve their intelligence. So working on some of this behind the scenes stuff, excited to tell you guys about in the next couple of months. So have an awesome day. I'm going to end it here before the phone goes flying off again. Have a great afternoon, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow.